Hey guys, welcome back. It's Meg. Today we are going over the changes that Mistweaver got in Alpha Phase 3. This was a pretty tame build for us, just a few changes and one new talent. Starting out, we actually have a change to our mastery. A lot of spell interactions have been removed due to the loss of the ability, like Expel Harm and Jade Fire Stomp, but we also see Shaylin's Gift, Revival, and Vivify taken off of our mastery interaction. I know the numbers look weird because they were both taken in-game, but the mastery scaling has been buffed by 100%, and it only works with Renewing Mist and Enveloping Mist. It does also include Chi-Ji and Crane Style when talented. I don't have too many opinions on this change, to be completely honest. The only times I've ever concerned myself with mastery was when I wanted bigger Chi-Ji windows for single target encounters, and that was maybe once or twice in the last expansion. Mastery might be gaining more interactions in future builds, but as of right now, I don't think this changes much. My main concern with the Mastery change in general is that Revival itself has lost a lot of modifiers that kind of helped prop it up into a real cooldown. So losing the Gust of Mist procs off of this is just another leg that it's losing, so I'm hoping to see some compensation buffs for Revival as a result of losing all of the supporting interactions. Looking at our talents, Serene Vitality has been removed and made baseline. This was a weird talent position-wise, so it's nice that it's just baked in now, but I will still miss Expel Harm. It definitely made sense to prune it though. Misty Coalescence is a talent that we got last build, and this has moved up into the tree where Serene Vitality used to be. Refreshment was removed last build, but it has been put back to where it originally was on the choice node with Calming Coalescence. And as a result, Mist of Life has returned to its original spot above Chrysalis. Unfortunately, with these changes, this does bring us back to 3 modifier talents for Life Cocoon, and this is something that we've been harping on for a while, so I am still hoping to see a reduction in point allocation for Life Cocoon, maybe some baseline buffs to help keep it more in line with the point cost and power level that other healers put into their externals. We do have one new talent this build called Tranquil Tea, which is on the choice node with Veil of Pride. Tranquil Tea causes your mana tea stack consumption to generate a Shaylin's Gift Cloud per stack consumed. Initially, I didn't think that I would like this very much, but getting a chance to use it, even in follower dungeons, has been very cool. With this talent, you can control your Shaylin's gift stacks more than ever before. Previous Shaylin's gift planning was either holding the cast for a specific mechanic, or deciding to use buffs for damage versus healing through Xiaohaos. Now you can hold stacks of Shaylin's gift, but you can also hold stacks of Mana Tea if you know that you're going to need 2 large heals back to back, either single target or AoE depending on the situation. This not only provides skill expression through stack management on 2 abilities, but also integrates Mana Tea into the rotation more naturally. Mana Tea can sometimes feel disruptive since you're stopping to drink and losing maintenance on HOTS and not actively healing. This makes it a little bit more intuitive. Unfortunately, the mana reduction part of Mana Tea was removed last build, and that would have been even better to promote the drink to cast sequence to benefit from mana regen, the mana reduction into the HPS gain from the generating cloud stacks. Thinking about Mana Tea being kind of a healing cooldown brought me back to Yulon's Whisper, which we do still have in the tree. I think that with the mana reduction portion of Mana Tea being gone, Yulon's Whisper could potentially be added in baseline to Mana Tea so that you're not doing no healing during the drink channel. Though if I had to pick, I would take mana reduction back. We don't have any hero talent updates yet, but I am concerned with the power level of Conduit versus Master of Harmony. Thunder Focus Tea lost some interactions, but gained arguably more powerful ones compared to Live through Jade Fire Stomp and Spirit Font, our Apex talents. The amount of cooldown reduction that you can get with Conduit is a little ridiculous, and with the T talents moved into a more convenient spot, you can do some pretty silly burst damage and healing with these interactions. I do think it's pretty fun, but I do also worry about how Master of Harmony will compare with the new Apex talents and the cooldown reduction from Conduit. I don't think I have solutions or suggestions with my concern. It's just mostly because Master of Harmony is not out yet, but I do think that it will need to be pretty powerful to complete with Conduit in any content. In this footage, I think I ended up hitting these target dummies for like 3.5 minutes, and I was able to completely deplete my mana bar by just using the DPS rotation, enveloping mist occasionally in a way to kind of simulate what proccing Spirit Font would be like, and then Shaylin's Gift as well to try to proc a Heart of the Jade Serpent. Even drinking my Mana Tea without the reduction, I'm using really expensive abilities like Rising Sun Kick, I'm spamming this to proc Jadefire through the T talents. I have Focus Thunder and Tea of Serenity on. And then you also have Shaylin's Gift, which is pretty expensive, and Enveloping Mist, which is also expensive. So all of my rotational abilities that are proccing these things come at a high cost, but I'm worried that the cost is a little too high for how frequently I'm casting all of them through the conduit interactions and through Thunder Focus Tea and everything like that. I admittedly don't know how the mana economy is on other healers. Maybe Mistweaver is still in a good spot comparatively, but I'm honestly just concerned that in a raid setting, especially where we tend to play conduit, that mana is going to be a really big limiting factor, and we're not going to be able to control it as well as we can on live. Being a healer that is reliant on Innervate or Source of Magic or various other external forms of mana is not something I particularly enjoy, and I don't think anyone really enjoys it. So I'm hoping that Mana Tea gets maybe a buff, or some of our spells get mana cost reductions, or maybe the reduction from Mana Tea returns. But something I think does need to be done, especially because I am rapidly running out of mana, even just on training dummies.